So what would happen, right, if you got gelatin? You know how you make jelly and you heat up water and then you add the gelatin, the jelly crystals to the water, and then it turns hard and goes to jelly.
Yes.
What would happen if you used milk?
It would be.
Would it taste alright or what? Do you reckon?
Yeah. I don't know.
We should try it.
Yeah, it's a thing. I just can't.
It's people do it, do they?
I think so. Yeah. I've never done it, but yes, we have jelly in the fridge.
They probably do it in France or somewhere like that, like posh. I never thought of doing it until just this morning when walking out here. I'm going, what happens if you put...
Congratulations.
Is the sound working?
Looks like it.
So what's that called? If not, you can't call it a jelly. Milk jelly?
Milky? The Kelly?
Imagine lime flavoured like milk.
Well, that's a thing.
Oh.
You can actually buy that, and I just can't even. Anything citrus and milk is like, nope. Anything that's not coffee and milk is a no.
Flavour. Do you remember growing up when you were a kid and you'd get something coffee flavoured and you'd be like, yuck, that's disgusting. And you're like, but now it's like, coffee.
Come here, Tuck.
What happened?
Tuck it to you.
What changed? Oh, do you like my shirt? I shouldn't wear this colour because it makes me look a little bit chubby.
Yeah, blame the colour.
Shut up.
Blame the colour. Did you say good morning to everybody?
So Angela Maxwell said she's had gelatin with yogurt.
Ooh.
The gelatin.
Is it gelogut? Oh, Tuck, are you going to murder
No, that's gelatin with yogurt. What would that do? That would be interesting.
Similar. Come here. Come on, you big banana. Come here.
That would be what we're talking about.
Come here. You big baby.
Yeah, no, Lisa, she's a bit slack, isn't she?
You big baby. Good morning, everybody.
They thought you weren't doing the live today.
No, I told everybody yesterday I was going to be an hour late.
Did you miss that class session?
We did talk about it. I said I'm going to be an hour late, everybody.
Thing. Oh no, you got to use it. First time I've ever seen you use it.
I've used it so many times.
You
I've
have
even
not.
Yes, I have. I've sung high praises about this thing.
I've been watching all your live streams and I've not seen you ever use it.
Oh, he's so feral. He's really grubby. Say hi, everybody. This is Tucker, if you haven't met him before. Him's a beautiful boy. He's a miniature schnauzer.
Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah, right. There's another word for dinner.
Yeah.
Did I change this to live?
Did you turn this off?
Yeah. So you got a busy day today.
I do.
Cute.
He's adorable, right?
Yeah, he's cute. I love how dogs are cookie those good.
You're gonna scare the dog. Yikes.
Dogs just look at you and they just go,
Are you clean or are you cold? Dogs just want to be loved. Yes, dogs just want to be loved.
oh, dogs just wanna be, they really wanna. I'll shut up, sorry.
It's Friday morning, you guys. It's the last day.
Hello, what are you doing? I'm sorry that I'm here. I am going to go though because once I read comments and stuff, I've got lots of work to do today. Got a bunch of new house plans and a bunch of new lotteries and all those sorts of things to draw.
You big, busy, important man.
Yep. Also, we've got to do videos.
I have so much to do this weekend, it's not fair. I don't want to do anything.
In what way though?
in every way possible.
You mean for our YouTube people or?
Sorry?
For our YouTube people or?
Oh, just like generally, I have to sort out this shelving situation over here and some storage solutions.
Oh, yeah.
To clean the kitchen, I have to go grocery shopping, I've got washing to do, I've got like 3 loads of washing to do.
Yeah, just because it's the weekend doesn't mean we get to stop.
Really. The weekend's the time when I actually have the energy, not the energy, but it's the last chance I have in the week to do the things I'm supposed to do in the week. Now, I might let that water warm up a minute.
Angela Maxwell, good evening all. Hannah Hammond, Kathy Williams, Krista, hello. Cornelia Farah, geez. Had me in stitches, all anxious for the longest time, almost went to bed.
I know! Oh dear, I'm sorry guys. I thought, yeah, I did say yesterday that would be an hour late, but maybe I didn't say it early enough for our early people.
Cornelia, I just think we should get a tortilla slap for, this is, just swap the tables here, like, just pretend like it's the other way around. Alright, so, you saw that in reverse.
Nah.
That's for you, the slapping.
That was definitely just me slapping you. You might not have deserved it yet, but you'll certainly deserve it at some point, so it's good enough.
Lisa Pig, hello everybody. Honeybee, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Honeybee. I hope you're feeling better today.
Isn't it weird how we're all saying good morning, good evening,
G'day.
g'day, good night?
G'day.
There's all sorts of different places here. People from all sorts of different places.
Yep. I just say good morning to everybody, even when it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. I'm like, good morning. It's good morning for somebody.
So I never thought about it before we actually started live streaming because I never really had to ever think about it. We had to try and work out the best time to start our live streams.
Yeah.
And it just turns out that 9 o'clock anyway is the best time.
You just start the day and whatever comes.
Except for the UK people.
Yeah, but there's lots of night owls and early birds and everybody's different.
And if we get any crazy people on YouTube, like real nutters, there's a big moat around our country. big, lots of water around our country. To stop
Unless the nutbag is in Australia.
Unless the nutbag's in oh, there's a few of them, isn't there? We've already met a few of those.
We've had our share of.
Oh, Eve Rogers is here. Well, yeah. Speaking of the. Oh my God!
Tortilla slap yourself.
He totally walked into that one. He's only an hour and a half away. There's no moat between there.
No. Tortilla slap
Sorry,
yourself.
Eve. That's really mean. I know.
Eve's behalf.
I gotta say that Eve, my sister, is way smarter than I ever am or was. She used to make fun of me all the time with words, and I just punch her.
You punched a girl?
Yeah, I punched my sister. She like, yeah.
You horrible human being.
Oh my God.
It's my washing machine.
I can feel it through the floor. I did punch my sister, but she gave me a wallet back. Like she would hit me back.
I believe it. Somehow she's significantly taller than you, isn't she?
Well, we're talking, I think the last time I hit my sister...
Dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Was about...
Not saying Eve's
3-4 years ago? No. He really did. I think I bought
That's
up
for
all
Eve.
these. See?
I should give you a real
You
one.
should have been able to take it. You were doing, she was doing martial arts.
If it makes you feel any better, my sisters used to wallop me too.
Oh yeah, but you used to get them back good too.
Yeah. Yes.
So it is out of balance.
It's got something really heavy in there. That's why.
Yeah, the last time I hit my sister was probably like 40 years ago.
The last time I hit my sister was probably about 15 years ago.
Actually, no. 35.
I had like actual fisticuffs in the front yard with my sister one day, one time.
You were all like...
Oh yeah, so that's what I was about to say. If you think boys are wild, just get a house full of girls and see what happens.
You were all military trained. Your dad trained you all militarily, and he was even classed as a weapon.
It's not military, it's just martial arts, goose.
Okay, military martial arts.
But we did do competition sparring, and we did have to face off to each other.
Yep.
And it was one heck of a fight, that's for damn sure.
You broke your arm.
I'm not doing taekwondo. I broke my arm doing speed skating.
Did you break your leg?
Roller skating. No, I've never broken my leg, but I've broken lots of toes. Like, I've broken all of my toes multiple times.
Well, when you keep breaking things when you're doing martial arts, you know you're just going a little bit too far.
Well, no, I broke my arm once playing soccer. So, there you go. You can break your arm doing anything.
Well, speak for yourself, Eve. I'm not old. What are you talking about?
You sure are. Hate to tell ya. Don't mean to be the bearer of bad news.
He took a photo of me once in my Batman costume. But the Batman costume came with the outside, the undies, the black undies.
Yeah.
And that's what I had on. I had my black undies on and I had my... Was it Robin? It wasn't even Batman. I think it was just Robin.
You got a Robin costume? Who gets a Robin costume?
I don't know if it was Batman or if it was Robin. But anyway, I got dressed up fully and I ran out. This was in...
See, this doesn't surprise me because you love to dress up.
Oh, this was in a house we called Campbell Street. It was right opposite the primary school where we live.
Hi Serenity. I think we just need to drop a whole bunch of hearts in the comments for Serenity right now. She's just got her results back after having surgery for reproductive cancer, reproductive organs cancer, and now she's just said she needs to have radiation. So let's just fill that whole chat up with lots of love, and that's literally my worst fear for me, and I can't imagine how horrible it is for Serenity.
So my sister is so old she forgot what my name is momentarily.
Ah, that's alright, that's easy done.
I don't like old jokes anymore. I used to like old jokes. Like old people jokes.
Old people jokes, yeah, when you become the old people, it's like, damn.
When I used to call Dad, you're getting old.
Okay, so
I realise now how much I probably hurt his feelings.
Yeah, maybe. I dressed in fashion, the trending fashions in the 90s and 2000s. And now, you know how fashion goes around in circles?
Yeah.
So I dressed in like 70s style when I was, you know, between 10 and 15 or whatever,
I had rainbow happy pants.
Well, guess what, sir?
What?
They're coming back.
Happy pants.
The 90s are back, and I feel somebody just did like a walkthrough of a store, a clothing store,
Yes.
and everything I wore in the 90s is in the store back in fashion. So that's the first time that's happened for me, and don't I just feel like an old little chicken?
Yeah.
Like my laying days are over. How did that happen? Or they make videos and they're like, this song is 25 years old, and it's like, no it's not, I was listening to it yesterday.
You're old as balls.
I'm old as balls. How did that happen? Oh, look at that love for Serenity. I am young in comparison, Eve, just in comparison.
I've already lived half my life, that's it.
Yeah, your home day's over, buddy. You're on the way down.
I love to laugh. I've lived half my life and you're...
Okay, because it's actually like traumatizing to think about the fact that you're going to go before me.
Oh, so you laugh hysterically?
I'm laughing, yeah, hysterically, with sadness on the outside, on the inside.
Oh, is it real? Do you think I should do a poll? Was that a sadness laugh? How am I going to do this?
Serenity, you've got so many people here. I know we're not everything you need, but there's lots of people that'll be here to have a chat to and support you. I'm definitely going to get that Facebook page up and running real soon so that we can open it up for more personal contact and support for people.
Right, what's the question?
What's the question?
Was Kylie's laughter...
You were a grubby boy, Kaka. How'd you get so dirty? Eve, no way. Are you serious?
What?
Jason is going to be 50 in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Wow. Well, congratulations to Jason.
If he comes back, I'll play the birthday song. So that's something to look forward to in 2 weeks.
It's an achievement. I'm not looking forward to getting there myself. That's for sure.
So what should I ask? Was Kylie's laughter evil?
Yeah.
Evil.
Was it evil? No.
Okay, was Kylie's laughter... Help me out here, guys. Was Kylie's laughter like...
Happy you'll be gone.
happy that I'll be...
It wasn't.
It wasn't, was it?
It wasn't. I'm still
That's the
laughing.
thing. See,
That's what I do when I'm scared. I laugh. It's terrible. Like if a bear came up to me in the wild and was like, "Rah, I'm gonna eat you," I would start laughing. I would just start laughing.
Was Kylie's laughter happy that Dale would be going soon? I can't see so far away that I can't even read what I've written.
Every 3 months for the next few years. Wow, Serenity. That's crazy.
Right, how do I get this now?
Alright, you got this though. You're gonna get through it.
What happened? Oh, there we go. Alright. Yes, it was an evil laughter.
Stop that with your voting.
Yes,
Stop
it was what, 67%? 80, 80.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's gone back to 60.
There we go.
Some people think that your laughter wasn't evil.
No. No. The out of place laughers like myself.
Oh, come on, I'm going to stop the poll quickly before it's
No!
going to 54%.
You leave that thing alone. You leave it alone.
There we go.
I can't help it, alright? I'm actually terrified of you dropping dead.
I hate the yes/no question because you've got to phrase it like a yes/no question. You can't just go,
Yeah, I know,
how was everyone's day?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
That's how you answer questions anyway, you stupid deaf man.
It is not.
Do you want pancakes or eggs on toast? Yes.
Eve would laugh at that. Eve would laugh at what you just said.
Oh, Maddie's here too. He said he doesn't think Dad's too excited about being 50 either. I don't imagine he would be, Maddie. It is quite an achievement though. Back in the day, in the 60s for example, a lot of men didn't even make it to 50 because heart health wasn't a priority for anybody.
No, it's still not.
It should be. It's a priority for a lot of people that have brains in their heads.
I gotta quickly cancel this poll.
Leave my poll alone.
Ending poll.
Timmy's not answering. I can't help it, alright? I get scared and I laugh. No, because you know what happens? I'm going to wake up one morning ready to start my day,
yeah.
and you're going to be an icicle in the bed next to
I'm
me.
gonna be stiff as a board and you're gonna be...
And I have to go through that.
That's like... Other people have probably had to go through that. That's probably a sensitive topic.
And it's terrifying. And so when I think about it, instead of thinking about it, I just start laughing, alright? That's 100% my biggest ever fear.
I thought Jude was dead in the bed the other morning.
Oh yeah, we always think that he's dead. Because he sleeps like...
He sleeps like a... You wake up and he doesn't even move.
He sleeps like an unalive cockroach with his legs in the air. You know when you spray a cockroach or something with or a spider with the bug spray and then it rolls on its back and its legs go up in the air?
Put him on their back. Cross their legs.
That's how he sleeps. And we get up and he doesn't even move. And we're like, oh. We start poking him and then he side-eyes us like, how dare you disturb my slumber? See, if we were the same age, Dale, it would be like a 50-50 roulette.
Yeah.
I'd only have a 50% chance of being the one to find the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because of our large age
You're
difference,
10 years difference, and I'm a man and you're a woman. Women live.
also as a contributing factor.
Women live longer than men. You've been relatively unhealthy for most of your life.
No, that's actually not true. But okay. Aside from my
you were a smoker.
I was a smoker, but once this reproductive organs stuff's all sorted out, once I get this hysterectomy, and if it's if it's cancer free, then I'm probably going to be like have no more problems.
You'll be right after that.
My issues have all been related to that. A cheery conversation. Sorry, Eve.
Happy.
And everybody else. Who is the doggy? It's Tucker.
Or Tucker, for those who didn't get that.
Tucker. Spelled Tucker, but pronounced Tuckaahh. Tucker.
In Aussie. So you've been making various sounds like, oh, I haven't pressed record. Oh no.
Oh no, you missed me talking about your demise. No, we got a long time to go yet.
Damn it.
A long time to go.
I missed that whole conversation. And I miss you going, Because yesterday we had you going, Daisy.
Yeah, because a dog stuck its tongue in my mouth while I was speaking.
Someone says, what's this dog's name? And you go,
Daisy. Because I took a breath, like, to say the words, and then Hugo just goes inside my mouth. Good morning, Jennifer. This is my first dog. It's Tucker, and he's a miniature schnauzer. I'm glad you had a nice day with your Auntie Susie. That's lovely.
I can't believe I didn't press record.
Yeah, you suck, man. You have one job. Just one singular job, and you can't even get it right.
One job to set up the whole live stream and make sure that it keeps running over the whole day.
Yes, well, my job is to groom dogs, and I can set up a whole live stream and get on with my day just fine. You have got one job.
That's the definition of one job.
Is it?
Groom the dogs.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is it really?
I'll just go inside and prepare dinner and things like that, won't I?
Who cooked dinner last night?
I don't remember. You did.
It wasn't you.
You deep fried.
And I was going to say, don't you dare pick on my cooking. I did deep fry. No, I made chicken wings.
Yeah, no, chicken wing.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Speaking of that, I'm playing some Fortnite tonight. No one can stop me. I'm going to take out those kids.
Did you play Fortnite last night?
No, I did. I fell asleep.
You guys, every time she says she's going to play Fortnite, she doesn't.
It's Friday. Amber sent some lolly money for the kids earlier in the week.
Yep.
Kids get some lollies.
Well, they need more.
They always need more lollies. No, they don't. What's going on here, Tucker?
Your comment made me feel very uneasy, Mum. Their tongue is their toilet paper?
Yes. It is, Eve, which is why I was not impressed with having somebody else's toilet paper in my mouth. Yeah. That's why I went... I was trying to eject the toilet paper from my own mouth.
Sick, because that is like literally...
I'm not always sick though. Germs. What are you even on about? You don't catch a cold from dog toilet paper. I caught a cold from your gremlin children.
Yeah, right.
And it won't go away.
Well, they're going back to school on Monday.
They are going back to school on Monday. So they're going to catch
that virus which is coming down through Queensland.
What's that? I don't want to...
There is a
I'm
really
sleeping in the salon.
Nasty one which is putting kids in hospital.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and Jordan's friend that he just had a sleepover with just came back from Queensland.
Oh.
Why didn't you mention this first?
Mention this first?
Like literally came back just the day before Jordan went for a sleepover.
Oh well, you know, guys. Sorry to those who are in the Riverland. We're the problem. We are the.
Hi.
What's it called when you're the?
I'm the problem. It's me.
The catalyst. The
ground zero. The idiot.
There's an actual name for the very first person.
Project 1.
Yeah, you can be called the Project.
Excuse me, sir. I know the word is actually in my head now.
It is in my head, but I can't think of it. Are you saying influenza B?
Influenza B?
Did we have influenza A already, did we?
Yeah. I don't want that.
That's what's on the way here. So,
I got influenza A about 4 years ago, and I thought I was going to unalive. I was that bloody sick.
Guys, you're going to see it here. Just count now. We've mentioned influenza B now, and just like see in a few weeks.
So this is what happened. I had a cold, right? And then I just got this fever, and then I got these body aches.
Oh yeah, you were feeling really rough.
My feet, I couldn't even stand on my own feet because the bottoms of my feet were so, it was this so unbelievably sore, everything. Every gland was swollen through my neck, my underarms. It was just, and it wasn't glandular fever. I got tested and it was influenza, but just...
Ruth says patient zero, but...
Patient zero? Yeah.
I reckon there's another name for it. Are you doing the overhead?
I am. I just changed my mind. I was like, I have a fancy dryer. I'm going to use it.
You've got one job. Do it like that, see? You go over here, under like that, and then hook it there.
Yes, Eve. Worse than COVID. Influenza is worse than COVID, 100%. Influenza A. I was definitely more sick with that.
Okay, guys, when you go to the petrol pump...
Well, hurry up, because I'm about to blow dry.
Put fuel in your car.
Ooh.
Just imagine a truck driver who's been scratching his butthole or wiping his nose.
For 8 hours on the road.
He was just using the pump before you. So either get a packet of gloves or some sanitary wipes.
No, I have a big hand sanitizer.
Even with the sanitary hand sanitizer, you still have to touch your car and everything to go in and touch the sanitizer and use that.
No, I take it with me. I've got a pump bottle.
Yeah.
And I take it and put it onto the thing. Yeah. And I pump it on my hands and then I touch everything. And then I do the petrol and then I pump more and blah blah blah.
I use one white plastic glove.
You use a glove.
And I use that for the pump only. And then once I finish touching the pump, I throw that in the bin. They've usually got the bins right there. Yeah. But that's where I reckon everyone gets sick because no one really thinks about it. Well, I certainly didn't.
Robert Martin's never had COVID. You legend. I've had it like 4 times. I've had so much COVID that COVID doesn't even want me anymore.
Eve had influenza A a couple of weeks ago. It was worse than COVID. That's what she just wrote.
Yeah, it really is. All right, music for you guys. I'm going to blow dry it down. Probably going. Are you going back to work now? Yes. Are you staying? I don't really care.
Bye.
Bye, Dale. All right, be back in a sec, guys.
Make no mistake, this isn't a song for you, just a collection of words to write before I fall asleep. The choices I make are all I'm afraid to lose. Try to forget the empty promises I keep. Cause to me we're the right time, right place, wrong decision. Sometimes you decide to know the things you can't believe. We lay here with our eyes closed, old souls begging forgiveness. The light of the sun will come and take you away from me. Make no mistake, it's not that I trusted you, it's that I put my fragile heart into your hand. And there you were. Inside yourself, a shadow of lost, a sight in the light that I can't stand. To me you were the right time, right place, wrong decision. Sometimes you decide to know the things you can't believe. We lay with our eyes closed, old souls begging forgiveness. The light of the sun will come and take you away from me. Looking back, we knew it wasn't real. You were just another touch to feel. You were just another place to spend the night. You were just another kiss to steal. Looking back, we knew it wasn't real. You were just another touch to feel. You were just another place to spend the night. You were just another kiss to steal. To me you were the right time, right place, wrong decision. Sometimes you decide to know the things you can't believe. We lay here with our eyes closed, old souls begging forgiveness. The light of the sun will come and take you away from me.
Okie dokie. Getting the hammy of the new dryer? I am definitely getting the hammy of the new dryer. Slowly but surely. I can do it. I did, hang on a sec. There we go. I cut some doggy nails while the dryer was on this week. I'll just say this week as a general. What am I looking for? Oh no. You're back? You're back?
I know
What,
you
good?
are behind.
I'm not behind.
But we've got mail.
We've got mail. Alright, give me a sec. Okay, well, oh, hello, you're over there. How'd you get there? I have mail. What is it?
Well, I don't know.
Isn't it such a stupid question?
Do you...
So
well, I haven't even given you any time to guess, and there's probably no way...
Am I supposed to guess?
What? You wouldn't even have
Is it a
time.
wacky, wild, inflatable, waving tube arm man?
No, you wouldn't.
Wait, I said it wrong. I know.
Why would I buy you another one of them?
Well, I hope you don't, because that was a waste of money.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
Do I turn it off, or have you already done that?
I haven't changed it yet. Just leave it. It's fine. Tucker and I are very comfortable.
I've got to say, it's
Am I supposed to guess? I haven't had a
like
look yet.
useless.
Is it a picture of you?
Well, that's not useless. Is
Well,
it?
both the picture and the subject are useless
come on.
in that scenario. Am I supposed to guess what this is? Can you give me
No.
one hint?
It flies.
Is it one of those Barbies? Fairy It's okay, no, you're not that cool.
It's a bit too small for that, I think.
Probably.
Package.
It flies. Is it a mini little drone?
Well, now you
Is
have
it-
to open it.
is it
Open the thing.
Oh, it is! Oh, is this one of... No, okay. Is this one of those ones that you kind of like... Woo,
Yes, it is.
cool. I broke my nail.
Opening a box.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. That was going to be stuck on me all day.
Do you think it
Cool.
works?
I don't know.
Do you
Is
think
it
it's
one
just
of the
another
ones?
cheap and nasty Amazon thing that I bought?
Most things that you buy are cheap
Don't
and
cut
nasty.
towards you, ever. You don't, no.
Which way of this was towards me?
You always cut away from you. Look, you can... It's towards your hand. You always do this. You only ever cut towards, away from someone or to someone else, never towards you.
Are we good now?
Am I right? Am I right?
I was just cutting a wee little piece of tape, for goodness
God.
sake.
That's where the kids get it from. You see the kids with scissors going... Does it work? You got to turn it on and... Don't do that.
Shh. I'm looking for an on switch. Okay, there's a power thing.
So yeah, you turn it upside down, you turn it on, and then you put it on the bench and it flies up, apparently.
Well, it's got no power.
Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness.
Now put it on the bench.
It's gonna scare Tucker. Whoosh.
Open sesame. Open siskabub. Hang on, should we read the instructions?
Well, I was going to, and then you were all like, turn it on.
Don't throw it.
I will throw whatever I
It says, short, press the power switch to turn on the aircraft. The green light will light up after the power is on. Long, press the power switch for 1 to 2 seconds to turn off the aircraft. Well, that's no good. It must be flat. When the aircraft is turned on, hold the aircraft in your hand and extend it forward. Release your hand and the aircraft will take off. I don't think so. I don't think so. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. It did.
Oh, no way. Give it to me. Oh. See, I told you, you gotta throw it. Oh, this is my
That
favorite
was
thing
weird.
ever.
Did it work?
Whee. Oh, it ran out of power.
Oh, it's out of power. Right.
Can you charge
Now
it
it's a
for
red
me? I want to
flashing-
play with it.
Red flashing light.
Turn it off because it might fly away otherwise.
Where's the off button?
It's here.
Oh.
It's here. There.
Did they give us a charger?
Yeah, there's a cable right here. Sorry, Tucker.
Oh, fancy. Right, okay. We'll charge it over here.
That's actually really cool. No.
Yeah, on this thing, not just on that battery power.
What's that battery powering?
That was like weird, the fact that you've got to like just release it, like move your hand away from it. It's like, what?
Okay, so I really actually wanted one of those
There
things.
must be a proximity sensor in the bottom here.
I actually really wanted one, so thank you. This is like one of the best presents you've ever bought me.
Oh.
Yes! I'm so excited. I'm going to play with that. I'm definitely going to play with that.
Ooh,
Eve wants one. That lasted all of 5 seconds. I know, right? It's like, ooh, okay, party's over.
Hey, good things can happen in 5 seconds, okay? Don't talk like that.
Oh my word. Well, you got a lumpy bumpy on your ear, Tucky Toos. Let me have a look. What have you
Did this turn back
done?
on again? No.
You
It's
got
a nice colour too.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is that?
Coffee apple red.
Toffee apple red. You got a little ear pimple or something. Sorry, mate. There you go.
There we go. Alright,
Yeah.
we're charging.
His shake is my favourite. His front legs go, oh. What are we all knowing? Oh no, yeah, the 5 seconds. That was my thoughts too, Eve. Could have a better time
Hey, come on.
any other way.
Alright, so how long? But charging. If the aircraft indicator light turns to red, it could do that mid-flight and just go. But it was so light anyway. I don't think it even mattered.
So see how I was like, I didn't throw it, but I did that action, and you were like, don't throw it. I was
Yeah,
right.
it didn't feel right to me. That's all.
You were
Okay.
wrong. I was right.
Charge time is 40 minutes. Okay, let's set a timer. Okay, Google, set a timer for 45 minutes, just to double check. Google?
Yeah,
Did it
she's
work?
on holidays or something because she hasn't been working with me lately.
Okay, Google, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes. Starting now.
Tucker, you lazy banana, stand up.
That's funny, Christine, because I just watched The Terminator. I'll be back. Hasta la vita.
All right, Tucker. Take your rubbish. No
Actually-
leaving rubbish on my table.
So, Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he rocks up to a hotel, right?
Yes.
And he says, I'll be back, right? And it's become a coined saying,
Yes.
but apparently it wasn't in the script or anything like that, and he just thought of something that would fit.
Ah, so it was just willy-nilly.
So it was willy-nilly, but it ended up
And
being
it's like
the
the
most
line.
iconic saying. I mean, I could say, I'll be back, and everyone would know what I'm talking about. Just
Yeah, okay,
like there's
but-
not a person on the planet that wouldn't go,
What about
"Yeah,
if you
yeah."
just say it normal, like, I'll be back? Then what happens?
Well, then someone else in the crowd would go, I'll be back.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
Go to the chopper! Alright, I gotta go.
Exactly it. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for my present.
Yeah, right.
I
cool, eh?
actually really like that one.
Actually,
I wanted
something
one.
I got that you like. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
I know, right?
Even though I've got to say, the wacky waving inflatable flailing arm tube men are pretty cool.
But what am I going to do with them?
The same thing you do with this.
That's true.
Even though this is the sound. Ow! Hit my arm on the.
I hit my elbow yesterday.
On this?
No, just on the edge of this table here.
But was it like, did you hit your elbow or did you hit the funny
My
bone?
funny bone.
Oh no.
And I was
Yeah.
like,
Like I've been sitting when I was at school, like in high school,
How do you even remember that?
I remember this because it hurt so much, right? I spun around in the chair and tried to put my arm over the back of the chair to talk to the person behind me, but my elbow clipped like the support on the back of the chair as I was going over. I passed out.
I was going to say, did you pass out, you little pansy?
I just went boom.
Because he always passed out when he gets a little boo-boo.
Oh, just stop that. Don't ask my sister these firing questions.
Yeah, he's always passed out like a little pansicle, hasn't he?
No, I've never done it in front of you.
Yes, you
Have I
have.
ever passed out in front of you?
Yes, you kick your toe and you're like, oh, I'm gonna die. Help me.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I can't breathe.
I break my toe.
I'm gonna pass out.
I break my toe and I pass out from the pain. Oh, how dare I?
I know, right? I break my
Is
toe
it
and I'm like,
my little
damn it.
toe?
Damn it.
Yeah, okay.
Like, no, do it again.
No, you walked up to me like a couple of weeks ago. You walked up to me and said, I'm going to pass out. So that was probably because you were really sick.
How dare I?
Whatever.
Is that right before you actually like practically dragged me into the emergency room for emergency treatment for excruciating pain? Is it that time?
It could have been, yeah.
Good example. I love it.
Yeah. I'll find one.
I was blacking in and out. It was that painful.
Alright, I'm going to go. I'm not going to tell any more stories, okay? But I want you all to think about making jelly, but using milk instead of the water.
But there is one more story I want you to tell.
Yeah.
Kylie, you need to press the tortilla button for Dale, setting everyone's Googles off. All right.
Angela, Max. She's done.
Oh, yes, she's agreed. Yes, Hannah, she does. Slap, 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 slap. He's always passed out, Eve says. Okay, now, tell the story of that time we were sound asleep and a helicopter took off.
I don't remember.
A drone helicopter.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm going to groom Tucker, but you tell the story.
Just say like we
just come over here so we can see that
we had one of these things that I just bought for Kylie.
No,
It was big, slightly bigger than that.
It was a helicopter.
And,
you got it for you to play with.
Sure, it wasn't a boat.
No, it wasn't a boat.
The boat.
It was a helicopter.
It was a helicopter.
It was black and green.
That's right. Yes.
I don't remember how old I am, but I remember that helicopter.
I had it on charge, but I obviously forgot to turn it off or something, and then just randomly, in the middle of the night, it decided to take off.
While it was plugged in on charge. I can still remember. So
I didn't pass out.
We were newly partnered, and we were sound asleep with like really snuggled. You know, like when you like your person, you're like you're cuddly with them and stuff at night. Well, anyways, this helicopter just goes in the middle of the night. It's clanging and banging because it was in the wardrobe.
No, it was on the bedside table.
The bedside table, and it just starts. It's pitch black. There's stuff flying everywhere. Now I have night terrors, and I'm terrified of being.
It was on my side.
Eaten in my sleep or whatever.
You could have just rolled away. I had to put my hand out to stop it in the dark.
But what happened is this noise started, and we both just grabbed each other. But at the same time as grabbing each other, we were trying to scramble away from.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god. The screaming too.
Now we just wake up to your night terrors.
Yeah, now it's just me. Eve says, I remember he got in the car once, he banged his arm on the way in. We were driving with him passed out next to me. I had to push his head forward so he didn't choke. Eve's just like, yep, just another Dale moment.
My elbow, hit my elbow. I don't remember that at all.
You're such a pansy.
I actually vaguely remember that.
Well, you were unconscious, so it's no surprise you don't remember it. You're hilarious. You've got zero pain tolerance.
I think so. Oh, I stood on a nail in the pallet and didn't pass out. Thank you very much.
I don't know how you
did it twice.
You did. You did. Yeah, Dale stood on a nail in a pallet, and then after he realised he stood on the nail, he stood on it again.
No.
You did it twice on the same time, didn't
No.
you? Oh, right.
I was breaking up pallets for firewood.
Because we needed to be thrifty at that time because we didn't. Well, we just didn't have any money.
I had the pallet. No, we did. You did. I just had the pallets, and I thought I'd stuff it. I'll break them up.
No, yeah, okay.
And so Of course, there's bits of wood with nails and whatever, and I'm like, I'm going to be meticulously careful. And of course, I stood right on top of a nail and went through the shoe into my foot. And then, like, I must have been standing on the other end of the wood. I tried to lift my foot, and then it went back down again. Oh God, I'm getting the feeling.
You're dizzy already, aren't you?
But then I did it again, like 4 or 5 weeks later.
So in Australia, I don't know about other countries, but in Australia, if you stand on a rusty old nail, you got to go get a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
You gotta go get a, I'm going to tell the story about the tetanus shot next.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I went in and got the tetanus shot, thank you very much. Same with the COVID shot, no problems.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a second, guys.
Bye.
Love you. One last thing, we couldn't go without giving Daisy a toy. Are you just so excited, girl? Oh, no.
Get it all the squeaker, the brown one. This one. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
That's.
That's it, bet. It's got 2 squeakers in it.
Take it, take it, take it. Is this yours? Ta.
It's yours now. Give me a kiss. Daisy. Get stop. Sit down. Give me a kiss. Kiss. Kiss.
I'm gonna pat her.
Oh, careful. You don't just go patting a border collie.
Don't you?
Not
So
usually.
soft, though.
She's beautiful. Excuse
I'd
me.
like to say hello.
Can I have a kiss? Thank you.
Oh.
Kiss.
She can't reach it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Here. She doesn't take it from me.
She can't reach it anyway.
I'm trying to prop it up.
She's hanging.
Well, yeah. She's about to get a leash on and go home for the last time. Oh. I know I can't say goodbye either. Love you. Oh, she's my baby.
Bye.
My baby. Wait, show her picture the first time I
Alright,
groomed
here we
her.
go.
Can you see it? Oh. Little Daisy. Little pumpkin. Yeah, take it. Take it. Take the teddy. Take the teddy.
So cute. She can't, she's hanging. She can't reach.
She just needs to take it.
Put her on the
from
back
me.
wall. Put her chain on the
I was
back
just
wall.
about to take her down. She's about to go home. There you go. Pop. Oh, thank you. Huggies. Thank you.
Alright, I'm going. See you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, Abby, this is called pie face. Okay, so what you got to do is put your face in there. Alright, and then you put whipped cream on here.
Yeah.
Alright, now you got to turn that until it goes off. Go on.
Okay.
Put your face in there, chin on there, and keep
Will it
turning.
hurt me?
No. Yeah, keep going. And that's how you play. What's this for?
Yummy.
What are we looking at for?
Can we play again?
Yeah, we can play again. You want to do it again?
4 rounds.
4 rounds.
Now it's your turn. You're
Oh, I
gonna
don't-
get pardon.
No, that's how you play the game. You know.
That's your it's your turn now.
Okay.
You get extra whipped cream.
Wait. Okay. Ready? I have my turn. 2. 1. Oh. Even when I tried to cheat, it's. Oh. Is that it? Do you want to play again? Do we have to leave the cream on our face?
Give me cream.
You're better at this game than your mother is.
Yeah. Did she get scared?
Okay, you ready? I just added more.
Oh!
Okay, ready again? Don't touch it. Don't touch that.
Can Mum see it? My mum. Again! Whoa.
Oh my giddy aunt. What's going on here?
Oh no. Are you whipping?
Don't eat it, don't eat it.
Why?
Because it's yucky cream. Oh, no, my badge.
Oh no.
What?
Ah!
No. Oh, no. What?
She threw it at you.
Blasphemy. It's on the floor. Okay. Wow. Don't put cream everywhere. I don't want to clean it up. Don't you dare. Do not. I don't want to clean it. No. 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 That is... Oh. That's it.
Okay.
Children, clean your
I felt that go.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm back. The washing machine has like 1 minute left, so bear with me, alright? Oh, Aloha's here. Aloha, aloha. Sorry if I've missed saying good morning to anybody. Tucker, where did we get up to, buddy? So, for anyone who does like to watch the extremely matted dog grooms, on Wednesday the 2nd of August at my 1 o'clock, we'll be having a very, very matted dog. I have not groomed this dog in 2 years. The last time I groomed this dog, I was working in a mobile, the mobile business, so I don't, if he has been groomed, it would have only been once in between, and it wasn't by me. I believe it was, if it was with the vet. But yes, we'll see. Sweet little dog, little white doggy named Buddy, and he's super cute. Did I tell Abby to throw cream at you? Probably. That's something I would do. Yeah, I haven't actually watched that clip, Dale, but I'm pretty sure I did whisper to her to throw the cream at Daddy. And she's usually Daddy's little minion, but because I play Fortnite with her recently, I've become the... and I cook her yummy food that she likes, so... I've become the favourite. Although she won't say that, she'll definitely say that Dad's, like, we're both her favourite. But anyways, for those of you that really like to see those really serious matted dog grooms, hopefully he's a good boy. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure he was really good the last time I groomed him. I've groomed him maybe 3 times. So I groomed him the first time and got him all cleaned up and dematted. And then I maintained his grooms. I did do them either free or discounted after that. In that year, in that 12-month period. But very unfortunately, when I ceased operating that business, I could not notify any clients that I was starting another business, because that would be breaching legal contracts and all sorts of really bad things that I just did not take any risks with, which sounds horrible, but you know. So to avoid any legal dramas, I did not tell a single person that I had started a new business, and that meant that nobody knew I existed. I just let everybody know that I was cancelling all future appointments and would no longer be available for grooming. The franchise that I was operating through does have the right to take all of those clients and just put another operator into the, like, somebody else could buy that business and take the entire client list as it is. So for that reason, I can't, you know, was not able to, I don't know, take any of the clients. I don't know what the right words are anymore, because that's out of my mind well and truly. So he has not been looked after, which sucks. It sucks. But anyways, he has found me 2 years later. And we'll get him sorted out. It's totally fine if a client finds this new business and contacts me for work, but I just could not be like, hey, here's my number. I groom dogs. It's sad. What time will Buddy be groomed? So it's Wednesday the 2nd at 1 p.m. in my time zone, whatever that is. Dale, you might be able to work it out. Are we Australian Eastern Standard Time? I really feel like I should know that, but I don't. Not confidently. Oh, Renee. Hi, Renee. You burning up in there in Texas? Your poor love. We'll be there soon. It'll be us that taking on all the heat. I hope it's not a really hot summer. I hate summer. Although, I must say, I used to really hate summer because I used to work in a tin shed with no air conditioning and doing sometimes physical work. Active physical work, sweating my guts out. I'm very lucky to be, I'm still working in a tin shed, but I'm working in a tin shed with air conditioning. And it is my busiest time of year, so I rarely see the light of day, and I'm in air conditioning the entire day. So I hate summer a little bit less. But the hot evenings suck. Australian Central Standard Time. Thank you, Eve. Is Queensland Eastern Standard Time? Maybe that's why I can never remember the difference. At 8:30 p.m. it's still hot. Yeah, it's the hot, sweaty, humid nights that suck. Although, is it humid in Texas or is it dry? It's normally dry here in South Australia, but we've had a lot of flooding, so I'm not looking forward to a humid summer. I think it's going to be really humid. Non-competes are usually not valid after 1 year. Yeah, right. Well, Rob, to be honest, a lot of it's a bunch of rubbish anyway. I was really fortunate in South Australia. It is up to the franchisor to prove that I've breached my contract, but also in South Australia I have the right to work and earn an income in my industry, so I can't be refused the opportunity to have an income as a dog groomer. However, in Victoria and Sydney it's totally different, and those non-competes hold up, so whew, I was super lucky to be in South Australia. But yes, everybody should be super duper careful that you know specifically the law for your area when you're going through anything like that. So even though mostly the non-compete would not really hold up, I just didn't want to give them any fuel for the fire, so I just did everything as by the book as possible. The only thing that I didn't do, there was a bill to the tune of around $10,000 for different fees and charges and agreements and stuff about ceasing the business, and to do with the non-compete. If I was going to continue grooming, I needed to pay them $10,000 for the rights to do it. I did not pay them $10,000. I said, you take me to court, you do the burden of proof, and we'll see how we go. And they never contacted me again. So there's that. But in New South Wales and Victoria, I believe, people have to pay that money, and the person in my shoes has the burden to prove that they don't have to pay it, but because those non-competes all hold up there, it's not possible to do that, so I was very, very lucky. Not fun at all, and if anybody's going through any of that, definitely get legal advice, because you do not want to mess that up. Not at all. Yeah, you're in a right to work. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how stupid is that? As if the government's going to be, like, this is what I don't get, right? If I go to work and earn a good income in my chosen industry and pay taxes, then is that not something you want people to be doing? As if you're going to say, oh yeah, you're qualified to do this job and earn money and pay taxes, but sorry, you'll have to go and, I don't know, flip burgers for a while because somebody said you're not allowed to work. And you pay significantly less taxes and whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's so stupid. Everybody should have the right to work. And if anybody wants my opinion on franchises, I know there's lots of big major franchises like McDonald's and things like that, for example. I'm sure they work really, really well, but on a small level, with, you know, like your everyday services, I never get involved with the franchise guys. Honestly, I got a really good start, and I got a lot out of doing my franchise. I don't regret that that's the way I started my business at all. I did get my feet on the ground really quickly, and I've been very, very lucky in my situation ever since. But honestly, the expenses associated with the franchise are just absolutely insane, and it just doesn't make sense what you get out of it. Oh, you're a real estate broker. Nice. Yeah, you would have all kinds of trouble with people in your industry. It's a very competitive industry, right? Cornelia. I love that. What is a fish without an eye? Fish. I have a fish that can break dance only for 20 seconds though, and only once. Yes, I'd already paid tens of thousands of dollars to that franchising company, and then upon realizing that it was there was no real support attached to it, the money I was paying for was 100% just to use the name of the company as branding, and unfortunately that branding in the industry I was working in as a dog groomer did not have a very good name for itself. Like, you would say, yeah, I work for this company, and people would be like, oh, I've heard bad things about that company, even though me as an individual running my business, I've always had very good reviews and stuff like that. But the branding that I was paying tens of thousands of dollars for to use actually did not have a very good name for itself in that specific industry. So that's fun. But anyways, I just very quickly worked out that I could not afford to operate as a franchise. And that if I was going to be earning that tens of thousands of dollars every year, I would want it to be in my pocket and not somebody else's pocket. And something else I learned is that paying for only a brand, okay, that's it in this instance. When you're franchising with like Macca's and stuff like that, you're paying for a lot more. You get a lot more out of it. But when the only thing you're paying for is a brand name, and it's tens of thousands of dollars per year, and that brand name doesn't even have a good reputation, go and make your own name. That was the number one thing I said to myself. I'm like, I can make a better name for myself that's worth even more, and I have done that. It has almost been 12 months since I last advertised, and I did not pay tens of thousands of dollars for this name. I just made it myself. It's something I'm actually extremely proud of too. I will say that time and time again. And you guys, I didn't even finish year 9 in high school. Not that I recommend doing that, but if you're a person who, you know, you want to do something, just go and do it. Make it happen. Do it. If me, dumb little old me, can do it, then anyone can. Anyone can do anything. That's it. Pay your hard-earned money just for a name. Yep, that's what a franchise is. Oh, come here, sir. Don't be going nowhere. We're going to do your sanitaries. And we need to get a wriggle on because I've been chitter-chattering and I was on the phone for ages. Did you guys hear they just found a brand new species of venomous snake in South Australia? No. Ooh, I love snakes. I'm terrified of snakes. Like, I don't want to touch them, but I find them to be just such beautiful creatures and very fascinating, Eve. What is it? I might have a slight obsession with watching snake hatching videos too. The Snake Discovery channel on YouTube is my absolute favourite snake channel, by the way, if anybody's into sneaky snakes. Oh, you flipped hair everywhere. Who got a sleep mask, by the way? Was that Angela? Ange or Angela? I've got my wires crossed, but who got the sleep mask and did you use it and what did you think of it? It can take a little bit of getting used to because it's quite an adjustment. It's a no prep, a danger noodle. I was less scared of snakes in Queensland. In South Australia, you've got brown snakes that are like deadly, just deadly. Especially a juvenile brown snake, the little bubbers. They don't have much control over how much venom they inject or eject, whichever way it is. They inject in you. They just dump the whole lot, and they're extremely deadly. To pets, to children, and even adults. If you get bitten by a baby brown nopey ropey, you want an ambulance to arrive real quick. Are you researching? It's a copper and grey colour. Ooh, is it pretty? It was Angela Maxwell. Cool. You did and you love it. Nice. Robert Martin says snakes pass. Corn snakes are super cute. Yeah, you didn't cover your eyes with it. It takes just like you just got to mess around with it and see what works best for you. A desert whip snake. That's cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh no, Ruth, it's I showed it the other day. It's like a almost a headband that you put on. And it's got little tiny speakers in the sides near your ears, and you turn it on and you can play. I play like guided sleep meditations from YouTube. I do have YouTube Premium, so I don't get any ads that come up, and that really helps me with my insomnia and sleeping and not my night terrors. When I wear the sleep mask, I generally don't have any night terrors. It's so bizarre. Oh, they can regulate their venom? Right, so why are the juveniles more dangerous then? Sorry, false information, my bad. Ooh, Snakes in the City. Hannah, I'm going to have to try to remember to watch that. Because sometimes when I'm just feeling sad, which happens to me sometimes, I just watch all the little baby snakes being hatched and it just makes me so happy because they are literally the cutest things ever. What I would really love is to find an Australian couple that do the same kind of thing for Australian snakes. That would be amazing, but I haven't found one that I like. The Snake Discovery, I don't know, I really like the couple, the people themselves. They're super awesome and adorable and very, very friendly, and I just like their style. I don't know. They say not to run. I can tell you the last eastern brown snake I saw, I ran away from. Even in the hardware store I used to work in, they came in all the time, and I don't know. See, I definitely saw them, but I didn't run away. I just kind of very casually was like, ooh, danger noodle. And I was like, don't you look at me and I won't look at you, and I'll go that way and you go that way. And I just kind of walked away. But they were never very big. They were definitely the juveniles. Mostly. It is illegal to unalive a snaky here. But when they come into a store and they become a danger to people, then people have the rights to unalive them, which made me very, very sad. So I never really ever told anybody. I was like, you just go hide, little fella, and have a good life, all right? That's probably terrible, but anyways, just let them go. And if you leave them alone, they will leave you alone most of the time. Oh, okay, so it's a human error. They're only more dangerous because people are more likely to pick them up. That makes sense. Oh my goodness, Lisa, that's insane. Wow. Yeah, Lisa, definitely. Lots and lots of thoughts for her. That's just absolute. That's so scary. My little niece got bitten by a whitetail spider, and that has a flesh-eating bacteria, and she had a whole big hunk of her foot missing after that, because nobody realized that she'd been, like, we knew she'd been bitten, but didn't realize it was like that, because she didn't complain or anything. She just was like, my sister's like, what's going on with your foot? And she got her off to the doctors, and yeah, she'd lost a huge chunk of her foot out of it. She had to have like surgery to, I don't know, clean it all out. Crazy. The whole leg, that's just so terrifying. Poor little love. She's got a long road ahead of her. My niece is not little anymore, I should say. She's like 15 years old now. She was little at the time. She was just a toddler. Is that the whitetail spiders? Hang on, let me go back. What did you say? Poor whitetail spiders. They get such a bad rap. Oh, okay, so their fangs are dirty. So it's not their venom, it's just the bacteria on their fangs. Interesting. We get lots of whitetail spiders. We spray the house and the sheds, but other than that, I'm not a fan of, I don't know, unaliving nature, especially when I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, just leave the things alone, man. They're not here trying to bother you. You moved here and you're bothering them. Leave them alone. That's my views. We've got those big black, what are they called? Evil, no, the big black ones that have there's a hole in the ground and they live in the hole. I don't know what they are called. They're very big, black, chunky spiders though. I always just call them garden hole spiders. Garden hole spiders. I never research these things because the less I know, the less I worry. Just leave them alone. Yeah, right? They take care of the other ones. A mouse spider, there you go. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of those in our lower yard that we don't ever go down there where the sheds are. Dale and I will go down there for stuff, but other than that, we just leave them. And there's holes everywhere, just full of these big black chunky spiders. When I water, they'll sometimes come out. No, I don't think they're trapdoor. That's why I wasn't sure, because they're not trapdoor spiders. Right, the males are extremely venomous. Interesting. And the males are in the webs, right? Because that's what confused me years ago. I was like, why are some of them in the ground and some of them are not? What are they doing? All right, Tucker, you are looking fantastic, my friend. Snake boss. That's a young girl, right? I think I've seen a couple of things. Robert. Sooner spiders. The sooner you get rid of them, the better. No, I had a spider at the front of my salon for, I don't know, like 6 months. Just happily minding its own business, and it was growing and getting fat and happy. And I said, like, good morning to it every morning, and I said good night to it every night. It was my little buddy. One of my bloody clients comes in holding their thong and goes, oh, I just killed that spider out the front for you. And I was like, what do you mean? They killed him. They just, why would you go to somebody else's house and kill their spider? Yeah, you don't leave your shoes outside. Definitely not. I grew up in Queensland and I got bitten on the bum by a huntsman spider. It was my pants, my jeans were on the washing line, and I ran out in the morning, you know, in my undies and whatever, and I grabbed my jeans and I whacked them on, and then I got this almighty bloody pain on my butt cheek, and there was a huntsman spider just sitting inside my pants, and it got squashed when I yoinked my pants up and it bit me. Bit me right on the butt. I had vomiting and diarrhea for about 24 hours and then I was fine. I felt very unwell though. But yes, that was my lesson learned. Shake your clothes out when you take them off the clothesline. Hi, Francasia. Franny B. Francasia. I'm gonna get it right one day. Franny B, hello. Who's this little guy? Tucker. It's Tucker. Get a wiggle on. I am already wiggled on. It's alright, my love. He's nearly done. He's got to tidy up his Tootsie Woots and a little bit of his face. He is actually a very easy groom, fortunately. But you are right, I am chitter-chattering way too much. I did remember to turn the hot water on though. Yeah, right, Hannah, that's cool. When I was living in Queensland, which I did for pretty much my entire life, never saw snakes. Never. Actually, we did go camping a lot when I was a kid, so maybe when we were camping, but that was like we were in the bush, so it was more obvious that you were going to see snakes. Huntsmans are the best. Yeah, this is when I was in Queensland though. I'm pretty sure we've got huntsmans out here. I don't see as many of them though. Yeah, we do have huntsmans out here, but like for me, if I see a big spider, I generally will, like the little, it's hard to say. If we get a redback or a whitetail in the house and I can't catch it, I will unalive it just for the kids' safety, because kids are stupid and they will end up getting hurt. But when I see them outside, I just leave them alone. The huntsmans, we've definitely got huntsmans. I have seen them, but just not as much. We definitely have lots of whitetails, lots of redbacks, and lots of those mouse spiders. I've never been bitten by a redback, Eve, but we have so many of them. They're obsessed with living in our sheds. And we just cannot get on top of that population. We spray, they seem like they go, and then they just come back again. They're not in the house though, just only in the shed, so we probably don't spray as often as we should. We kind of go to the shed like every 6 months and we're like, damn, that's a lot of spiders. So he does not have a traditional schnauzer cut, as you've probably noticed, because it just wasn't maintainable for Mum, and she wasn't enjoying Tucker not. She felt like he wasn't able to see properly, which is fair enough. Sometimes he had very long brows though. And I was like, so we just want to make the brows shorter, and she was like, no, let's just make them like all the way back. So I was like, cool, we'll do that. So now he gets more of a I don't know, a teddy almost face. I still try to put some schnauzery shape to it, but it's not exactly a schnauzery shape. All right, let me get these hairs out from here. He is indeed a very sweet and well-behaved boy, though. He usually is asleep for his grooming, but I'm keeping him standing up today just so we can get this done. So what's interesting about me, if it has 8 legs, it does not bother me one little bit. If it has 6 legs, I am out. I hate insects. I cannot deal with insects. And I cannot explain that. I have a very irrational fear of insects. Anything with 6 legs is an absolute no. Especially if it's got sticky legs like grasshoppers. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so that's when I scream. Absolutely scream. No time for that kind of danger in my life. Yeah, Hannah, you're the opposite to me, right? You'll take the 6-leggies. No 6-legged buggies for me. But I think, and that's also why I like leaving the spiders around, because they will clean up a lot of the insects. Oh, okay, Google, stop timer. Somebody can let my husband know. Well, I can, because he's probably listening. Dale, your little things charge. Oh my goodness, you're such a handsome boy. Yes, you are. So pretty. His little fluffs grow so fast in his eyes, don't they? You get out of control real quick. Also, his humans cut his beard at one point. Like a large portion of his beard, because he got a prickle in it, and they were like, oh, we'll just cut this prickle out. That's not what you do. Come here. Come on. Tucker! Let me look at this beard. Head up. Oh my, he's a pretty boy. I would like to look at the shape of this beard, thank you. So we're trying to grow it out. It has been ages since it was cut. Trying to grow the cut part out and get it back to a good shape. Stay there. So I actually haven't done any real trimming on this beard in ages. Well, I was waiting for it to come back in. I was so upset too. I was like, what do you mean you cut his beard? Like, of all the things, why the beard? Why would you touch that? It wasn't Mum, it was one of the kids. The kids were like, oh, he had a prickle, so I just cut it out. And Mum was just as distraught as me, but I was like, don't you ever let those... Oh, what? Oh, you just got fussy, did you? Sorry. He's like, I said, don't you ever let them have scissors near this dog again. She's like, I know, right? Tucker's mum is very lovely, by the way. I think we're just about getting grown out, Tucky Twos. Did I hold your snoot too tight? I didn't think I was holding it too tight. But I guess you know what's up, don't you? Can you turn this way for me? Scorpions? Yeah, I don't mind scorpions. Wait, did ticks fall into that category? Interesting. Did not know that. I would have picked ticks as a six-legged critter. This is such an educational day today. I'm always happy to learn something new too, by the way, guys. And if I say something wrong, don't ever be worried about telling me I'm wrong, because I'm more than happy to learn the correct information. I love learning. I always say, if you didn't learn anything new today, what did you do? Nothing. There we go. Tucky Tutus. Tucky Tutus. Who's a pretty boy? Boop. Go kisses. Cuddles. Aww. Show everyone how pretty you are. See, look at my... Oh. No. There. Show your pretty face to everybody. Say, I'm a pretty boy. I'm a pretty boy. 45,000 species. Okay, so when I used to do martial arts as a child, one of the people that were also there doing martial arts was, oh my goodness, I can't remember his name now, Dr. Robert, but I can't remember his last name, who was a scientist and researcher with spiders in the, I think he had a lot of stuff in the museum in Brisbane City, but he also provided anti-venom to the hospitals in Brisbane. And he had an extremely large collection of spiders, and he had a daughter the same age as me or my sisters or whatever. And my dad really got along with this fellow. So we'd been to their house a number of times, and he just has he's just got a room where spiders are just existing in the space. Just like, they're not even in enclosures. Some of them were enclosures, like really deadly ones. He's like, oh, and this one's so deadly. But he just took us in there and showed us around, and there's just spiders everywhere doing spider things. And he was just totally cool with it. And I think that eased that's probably why I find them so beautiful and fascinating. But anyways, that was cool. I got to see lots and lots of very, very cool things. And I remember it. I'm going to have to look it up now and see if I can find it. And the other thing I remember is this most absolutely random thing is that one day he said to his daughter, there's chicken and cheese in the fridge. And I was like, who eats chicken and cheese? It's probably been 25 or more years since I heard that man say that. And I still can't understand anybody who would eat chicken and cheese, like cold chicken and cheese together. It's the most random thing that has stuck with me for my entire life. I don't know why. I was offended by the idea of chicken and cheese and just for dinner. Chicken and cheese. There's chicken and cheese in the fridge. So bizarre. My brain is a wonderland, you guys. Don't even ask me. I got nothing. How did we get to... Hang on. How did we get onto spiders? Okay, so Eve said there's a new venomous species of snake found in South Australia. And then somehow we ended up talking about spiders. It was me. I was like, but I love spiders. I really do love spiders. I think they're very, very beautiful. Have you guys seen the little jumping spiders? They're so cute. The videos, there's a lady that does them on TikTok with their little jumpy spider friends. They're so cute. I have had pet scorpions in the past. But I struggled to keep them because I didn't have the right equipment to maintain the humidity in the enclosures. Because I was just a poor teenager with no money. Don't keep critters if you don't have the equipment to keep them. There's a lesson learned. I had 2 pet scorpions. One I had for about a year, and the other one I had for probably a year and a half, and unfortunately just did not last, which is totally my fault, and I feel so horrible looking back. I'm like, yeah, that was my fault. I did that. I just didn't have the right equipment. It was too expensive. So I feel very differently about keeping creatures that probably should just be left alone to live their lives. I'm not as fond of keeping them. I just like enjoying them in their little natural habitats. You need a haircut, Kay? Get some bangs and dye your hair purple. Oh, Hannah, you don't like the jumping spiders? They're so cute. They hold their little things up and they're like, hi. Oh, jumping spiders. Come here, Tucker. Here now. Reb's here and asking how Honeybee's doing today. I hope you're feeling better today, Honeybee. Do you have to like eat like the whole kitchen after you've had a migraine? After I've had a migraine, I need to like load up on carbs big time to get my energy back. No, Tucker. No. Tucker's like, no touching my tootsies. Your sister's picking you up today. Is that exciting? Yeah, I bet you. He's a mummy's boy. He loves his mum so much. Don't ya? Don't ya? Mama's boy. So next up we've got a border collie named Eddie. Popular name for dogs around here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, you eat before the headache. I get like really extreme vomiting when mine kick in. So I prefer, if I'm going to eat anything, it's going to be vanilla ice cream because it comes out as easily as it goes in. I will try and get something in there just so that my poor tummy doesn't get ripped to shreds trying to deal with that, but yes. What did Terry say? I didn't see Terry. Dave's little beasties. What are they? Yeah, Eddie Border Collie. He's a little bit wild. He's gotten better. I groom him a couple of times a year just for, he usually needs a pretty big tidy up. He is just a family pet. Not just a family pet, but he's not a working dog. He's a family pet with a lot of energy. He has plenty of room to run and burn off that energy, but he's just a bit of a goober. And as a young fella, he was not keen on getting in the bath at all. Or the blow dryer, or the brushing, or the inevitable butt clipping that he's going to get. Turn around, Tucker. Are they spiders? I can't see. Yes, they're spiders. Yeah, I really don't mind spiders. I mean, again, I don't want to hold them. I don't want the spiders to touch me, but I really just enjoy looking at them doing what they do. I think they're amazing. My favorite picture of Abigail, she's holding a snake. My favorite picture of Amber, she's holding a snake too, but the difference is Abigail's like, snake, and Amber's like, snake. You can see the fear in this poor child's eyes. I'm like, hold the snake. She's like, I don't want to hold the snake. I'm like, hold the snake. She holds the snake and she looks absolutely horrified. Oh dear, I'll have to find a picture for you guys if I finish Tucker in time. I won't find the one of Amber because she doesn't want to be on YouTube, but Abby does. I will find the one of Abby because it's adorable. Stay there, stay there. Don't be silly, Tucky too. You're such a pretty baby. You baby. So I also don't want to hold snakes. I think they're beautiful. I love watching them. I don't want to hold them. They're fine doing what they do. I will admire them while they slither away. Dale gifted me the most beautiful gift in the entire world of feeding giraffes. Giraffes are my favorite animal, and twice in 2 different locations I got to feed giraffes. Now that I would do any day of the week. I also really love watching the meerkats. I could watch meerkats for hours. Oh, I was watching a short this morning on my phone before I got my lazy butt out of bed, and I saw a hyena having a health checkup. So it was unconscious, like sedated or whatever. They're big. I didn't realize how big they were. I don't think I've ever seen a hyena in person. Hi, Kathy. They're actually really large, aren't they? Have I groomed this dog before, Jennifer? Yes, I have. He's a regular boy. I've been grooming him since he was a wee little puppy dog. And he just does this. He just hangs around waiting to go home again. Honeybee, you would have flipped. You would have flipped out. Kathy, you like giraffes? Oh, I watched baby giraffes being born. It's so cute. Years ago, they had the first live streaming of a giraffe birth, and I watched it for weeks, waiting for this baby to be born. And then I got my mum hooked on watching it, and we were all watching it every day, every night. And finally, this baby giraffe was born, and we could all go back to having a life again. So cute. They live stream all the time now, giraffe births, and yeah, I stop in and watch them, check them out sometimes, and keep an eye out for the commotion so I can see the birth. He's so well trained. He's just such a good boy. He's always been this way. I've really not done any specific work with him. He just came in one day as a little puppy. He fell asleep on the table while I was grooming him, and I just rolled him around and got done as best as I could. And I said to Mum, he was happy and content and asleep, so this is the groom you get today. And we'll just keep tacking away at it so that he's, you know, has a good groom and has a good grooming experience, and we'll just see how we go. And so he just wants to go to sleep. If I let that down now, he would just curl up and go to sleep and let me continue to groom him. It's just not an ideal position to get a good groom because nothing is sitting in a natural line, so you end up cutting things all wonky wonky. But other than that, he can sleep all he wants. Do 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 do. The jumping spiders can jump 10 to 50 times. Is that their body length? I think it's so impressive. They're adorable though. We get little, I guess I've always called them money spiders. I don't know what they are. They're just wee little things. They're green and they jump around. We get those all the time. They're like, yeah, that's crazy, Hannah. That's a big bloody jump. So in saying that, Jude can do that too. Do you know how bouncy toy poodles are? If they want to jump, they can bloody jump. Animal Adventures. Yes, April, that's the one. Yeah, they still show live births. How good is it? I remember that now. It was April. So sweet. My poor mum, she's like, I can't go to sleep. And I'm like, why? She's like, what if it happens? And I'm like, well, then you miss it. She's like, I can't miss it. You got to go to sleep. Oh, we were both obsessed. Obsessed. That was a really cool community for chat and stuff as well, though, I must say. At the time, I think I needed that in my little old life. I don't know. Kathy? Honeybee might know. She might be up to date with it. I have not followed closely for a long time. But it was only a few years ago, wasn't it, that she had a baby, so... Which, I can't even remember what the name of the baby was now. That's how terrible... Oh, my memory was. I just cut my hand. What an idiot. Bleeding? No bleeding? No bleeding. I think I just gave myself an almost cut. I stopped in time. And that's why I like these things. If that was my other scissors, I would have gone snoop and felt very sorry for myself. So how I cut my hand just then, I've got my hand out this way, blocking his tail from getting picked up in the scissors. I cut my finger instead of his tail, which is exactly what the plan was. Idiot. It's not bleeding, I just like pinched. It's got like a tiny little scratch. I stopped in time. I reckon you guys have seen me do him before, Jennifer, because he's pretty regular. He gets kept very short and tidy, otherwise he gets too messy. And he is an indoor, in the bed, in the car, on the couch kind of dog. So, yeah, I think for sure. You guys would have seen him around the time I started doing my regular live streaming. Which, it's been a little while now. It's been a few weeks. About 6 weeks. April was a giraffe, Lisa. We all watched her have a baby. Well, not all of us, but like half the world. Alright, Tucky Twos. You are done, my little lovey. With 20 minutes to spare. See, Dale was telling me to shut up and get a wriggle on. He wasn't. He was just gently reminding me because he knows I talk too much. It's true, I do talk too much. I can't help it. If that stupid song stuck in my head. Tucker. Such a ninny poos. There you go to sleep. Don't jump off the table. Don't jump off the table. So Eddie the Border Collie is probably going to be hard work. So even though I'm finished with Tucker, I'm going to get going on running the bath for Eddie so that I can just save a bit more time. Get a head start. April and her baby were so cute, right? How good is it when we get to actually see things? Because understandably at the zoo, when those things are happening, just to like help the animals be relaxed and feel secure and stuff, they close everything off and you don't ever get to see it. And then you're like, well, what are they doing? What's going on? What aren't they showing us? And all of that sort of stuff. And then when we get to see it, we're like, oh my goodness. I pretty much enjoy watching anything be born though. Sometimes I watch, there's a lady that's got sheep or goats. Goats. There's one that's got goats and there's one that's got sheep. And they show it very real as it is on the farm too. They don't sugarcoat anything. So if something goes wrong, you see that something going wrong. And it really is heartbreaking, but it is farm life. And I like that they don't sugarcoat it. I like that they show the realities of farm life. Some people might not like that, just as a heads up. But yes, anything that's got birds, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm genetically programmed to want to either make lots of babies or support other people to make lots of babies. I have somebody close to me who only wanted to have one baby for lots of reasons, and they have one baby, and that one baby is approaching 1 year old, and they've reached the point where just instinctively they're like, why do I want another baby? What is this about? How does this happen? Like, yeah, that's what happens. And she's like, but I knew I only ever wanted one baby. Why do I suddenly feel like I could easily have 10 babies? That's just the way some of us are programmed. And you don't need to. So I say to her, I mean, you can do what you want, but just because you feel like having a baby doesn't mean you should have a baby. Hang on a second, guys. I gave him a fright. I thought he saw me with the blow dryer. Joey Tucker. Let's turn you into a coconut today. Something happened, right? I have this bottle of vanilla cologne and I was going to order another one, but that was also out of stock when I was doing my order. So I was going to wait for it to come in, and then I thought, no, because I have one in my little shop here. A new bottle. I had one in my little shop and I was like, no, I'll just take that one because it's been there for a while and it hasn't sold, right? So I didn't order it. But then when I went to my little shop, the bottle's gone. I don't remember if I sold it. I actually think I sold it, which is so stupid of me. So now I don't have a new bottle. And I want one. Oh well. Did I finish that foot? I did. Okay. Okay, dokey. You're done. Dun, dun, dun. Did I do his nails? Yes, I did. Gave him a little trimmy trim. Hey, Amber. Weed 'em and Reap and Sheepishly Me? Is that the name of the channel? I don't know. I don't pay much attention to those sorts of things. Sheepishly Me? I'm gonna have to have a look next time. Oh, sorry. Things just kind of like pop up on my page and I watch it. 17 hours later, I've seen 500 sheep being born. I don't know how that happens. Tucker is a cute little baby. Are you so sweet and beautiful? See, that's what happens when you lay down. You end up with all the hair underneath you. Underneath you. He's such a sweet baby. Oh wow, Kathy, that's crazy. Yeah, the goat channel and the sheep channel. Right. I seriously don't pay attention to the names and stuff like that. I'm a terrible follower. They just come up and I watch them. Thank you, Eve. Isn't he adorable? He's just a muffin. I grew him a giant schnauzer. He's an absolute butthole of a dog. And it put me off schnauzers. I was like, I never want a schnauzer. And then I met Tucker and I was so in love with him. Just so in love with him. I wish I got to do his big... So before we cut them, his eyebrows were down here. They were just straight over. And he could see, but they were so long. And his beard, before it was cut, was like right down. It was just absolutely beautiful. It had never been cut other than shaping for his whole life. Then somebody cut it, and then we cut his eyebrows off. That's life, isn't it? He's happy. I'll try the drone now, of course. Sorry. I forgot about it. Oh, oh, that's a long plug. My nose is itchy. Oh, upside down. Oh. Oh my god! Don't hit the dog, drone. I got the power! Oh. Oh! It flipped! Did you guys see that? Go that way. Go that way. Oh, you can drive it! Whoa! Okay. Oh, alright, that's like anxiety inducing, but so fun. Did it black screen while I was doing that? Are you kidding me? Oh, and you can't see anything because the camera was low. Just looking at my face like an idiot. That's me. You can't see it. Okay, we'll try again. It's really fun. It's actually really fun. Oh no, did I kill it? I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I broke it. Or it's out of steam again. Let's just try again. Well, I was having fun, okay? Even if you didn't get to see it, I was having so much fun. Hang on. Yeah, it just went on the ground. Oh no, oh no. Dale, I broke it. It's discombobulated. Okay. Oh my god, why is it flipping? I don't know what's happening. Why is it doing that? I think its charge is low. I really don't think it lasts very long. Oh my god, stop that. Stop. Come back here. Why are you doing that? Okay. Dale, why is it doing this? Stop! Help me. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, I have a chest pain. Battery's not included. No. What the? So that's fun. I don't know why it's going crazy. There's no hair on it. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to try it. What is that floating thing? It's this. Jennifer Dale bought me a very strange gift. Calm down, calm down. Come back here. Come down. Why? No, no, who said to go that way? Where are you going? Oh, we're going crazy again. Okay, you guys, that's enough of that. That's one way to get your heart rate pumping in the morning. What's my face like? Don't tell me, I don't want to know. Oh, good. Okay, so that's fun. Alright, I'm putting this back on charge for later, but I've definitely had enough of playing with it. Thank you, Dale. That seriously is the best gift you've ever bought me. Sorry, Eve. Eve's trying to work. Yeah, sorry. It's right. Whew. I'm out of breath. That was scary. See you soon, honeybee. It just went like bye and just crashed on the floor, and I was like, oh no, I just broke Dale's new thing. Whoopsie daisies. Aww. Alright, I think my next doggy's here. Say goodbye to Tucky Tees. I'll put you guys in a break while I put his collars on. I won't be a sec, guys.
Alright.
Everywhere.
Being a responsible parent, I see.
Look at the kid.
Can you press it?
He went in there.
I'm going to tell my friends about this.
Okay. Well, now that Mum's come back, my face is so red. That's enough of that. Isn't it, my love?
No, one more round.
No, we're done. We are done.
Let me see your face.
Ah! Ah!
Do it to me.
I dropped it. Right.
You got
That's
it.
no more fun. No more
What
fun.
about me?
No more fun. Good day. Bye.
I think I won, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Very
You
definitely.
didn't win anything. You won
I was really good at all of those.
the pie
games.
face game. Oh, don't put more cream on me.
You got it all over
Terrible
you.
idea. Stop rubbing it in your hair. Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, you'd hate the towel. You really need the towel compared to everybody else.
It was clean and no. Okay, thank you.
That's good.
Just clean your face.
All
It
right.
was clean in here when I left.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, what's up, guys?
Hello, my beautiful fur family. Kylie the Groomer and Coco. as I'm wetting her, this is all bruising. For our live stream, can you guys see the bruising there?
Yeah, we're on the side, yeah.
That's all bruising.